energy. Oh my gosh. This one just keeps wanting to come up. It's come up in every reading so far today, several times. The Page of Cups. We're going to keep going till we have a couple, and then we'll read through them. So guidance during this time, please. Guidance for the situation for these air signs. For the air signs during the Sagittarius full moon, please. God. Guidance, please, for Sag. Guidance, please, for air signs. More guidance, please, air signs. During the Sagittarius full moon. Okay. All right, this makes perfect sense. All right. So guidance today. Okay. Again, we've had, this came out in the reading beforehand. The bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Pentacles. So normally this would be moving forward in the physical, all right? Whether that's with health, finances, whatever. It is the active principle of taking action, relates to the solar plexus in a lot of ways. Yes, and so it's coming in upside down, which again, stagnant energy means not necessarily moving backwards, but not moving forwards, okay? And underneath that, of course, we have the pillar energy, the High Priestess, the full moon energy, literally she is the moon goddess, Diana, and these are the pillars I was speaking of, the feminine and the masculine principles, okay? So there is stagnant energy right now, and it might be because you're trying to integrate these, or it might be because you have to integrate these, okay? Now, in terms of guidance, we had the Page of Cups come up, which I said has come up many, many times during these readings today. And they seem to be pointing to the idea, so I'll just explain this quickly first, though. The Page represents the sort of change in the Fool's journey. So the Fool is the character who goes on this journey through the tarot of enlightenment, okay? And there's the cups, wands, swords, and pentacles in terms of suits, and they go 1 to 10. And these are the sort of like daily small themes that we all go through. And then after 10, they come to, once you're out of the 1 through 10 cycle, the next stage is a sort of up level to the Page, okay? And so the Page always represents change from the past cycles, okay? And then after the Page is the Knight, which represents forward movement, among other things, the Queen and the King, okay? So here we have the Page who's making a change in the realm of Cups, okay? In the realm of emotions, love, in the realm of the subconscious or spirituality. What I was picking up off of this stuff today is something else actually for the fire signs that I'm picking up right now. Certainly still it's about tuning into spirituality. Literally the fish represents spirituality, and he's talking to the fish, okay? And it's about talking to your subconscious, to your guides, to your higher self, whatever you want to call it, to God even. So it's really recognizing what, or even just questioning what is in your cup. What do you want? What is, what would a full cup look like for you? And I think that this is being spurned on a bit by like a lot of not huge emotional waves, but some. And for air signs, some some water, some waves is quite a bit for us, because we can get whipped up really easy. And I say that with love, because I am an air sign. I'm a Gemini. So what I'm seeing here is in terms of guidance is tuning in to yourself. It's about tuning into your emotions. Yeah, and I'm getting a lot of heart stuff with that. A lot of chest heat. A lot of heat in general. I think it's about tuning in to the emotions. Okay, really interestingly, we have the Pentacles and, oh my god, I'm dying of heat right now. What is this energy wave here? Okay, so we have the Pentacles and the Cups again, right? Which can relate to the physical and emotional, okay? Or the physical and the spiritual, let's call it that, all right? And we see stagnation, okay? And that's what's going on right now. The guidance, however, is really, oh, wow, this reading just keeps interesting me more and more. So we start out with 6, which is a beautiful energy. Many people think 6 is like an evil number, but it's actually, like I said, it relates to balance and unconditional love. It is a beautiful, beautiful frequency. Okay, it is the 3 and the 3. Which is basically, you know, the Holy Trinity and the Holy Trinity. 2 Trinities coming together to create one. It's gorgeous. But even from that gorgeous energy, there's that stagnant desire, that stagnant fire that needs to come in, right? So, interestingly enough, in your guidance, you're being given, you're being guided exactly what relates to this situation. You're being guided with that. So you got the 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups, and then we get the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, okay? Oh, I see. Okay. I was confused a bit. Not confused, but more scattered. I had a lot of ideas that weren't coalescing necessarily into one, but now I see. So what it's asking you to do, dear air signs, where you're blocked in giving and receiving unconditionally, it's asking you to use your spirituality, your emotions to help in this situation. So this could be, again, balance at work. It could be balance at with your health. It could be balance with finances. And it's asking you to either tune into your subconscious or tune into your emotions and how you can balance this out better. Can you be more giving? Are you being too giving already? Oh, sorry, I'm not even on the camera. So, are you being too giving? Or do you need to be more giving? Are you receiving what you should be receiving? Are you open to even receiving what you should be receiving? Talk to yourself. Literally talk to your higher self, to your mind, all this stuff, okay? Use this energy to temper this energy, okay? And it will help move it away from the stagnant and into the movement, okay? Bringing this balance in. So tuning into your emotions and the spiritual will help bring this balance in the physical, okay? And then we've also talked about having the balance of giving and receiving, unconditional love and emotion. So this often has to do with relationships, right? you're in this energy of either needing or wanting or waiting for this energy to come in, this balanced emotional energy, this balanced spiritual energy to come in, and you're actually being asked or guided to temper the spiritual or emotional with a bit of the physical, okay? And I'm also getting that where the pages have to do with communication as well. What am I trying to say here? Okay, all right, we've got it. All right, they want you to communicate from a place of compassion. They want you to communicate from a place of communicating your desires, okay? Communicating from your subconscious. All right. And I believe that oops. Okay. Yep. Connect in, and with your higher self, with your spiritual desires, your subconscious desires. Communicate with yourself, and this blocked energy will be unblocked, essentially. So the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana. And that it means big changes. It means good luck, actually. It is a good luck sign. And especially when it's facing upright, all right? So communicating with yourself is going to essentially turn the wheel back upright, okay? If this is the wheel reversed, say. This is the wheel upright, forward moving motion, okay? But it's reminding you as well that although you need to pay attention to the messages you get in the physical, of course, that there's a lot going on etherically, there's a lot going on spiritually, and it may not be visible to you for a while. But that doesn't mean that it's not coming in, okay? And learning, so essentially you see all this, they're all reading. Every single one of these chimera sort of animals are all reading, they're tuning in, books mean knowledge, and again we've got the snake, which also means knowledge, okay? And the Sphinx, the riddle of the Sphinx, okay? Knowledge again. And speaking with the fish is speaking with your higher self and clarity. And I think that that tuning in is going to bring about a change in your physical, but you can't, don't expect that change right now, okay? The change is coming, but don't worry about unblocking it. Worry about connecting with yourself, about tempering your energies, tempering the physical with the spiritual, tempering the spiritual with the physical, masculine with the feminine, the sun with the moon. And a change will be coming about in the physical, whether it's with your health or finances. All you can bank that this is going to happen, but don't expect to see it visually necessarily at the moment, okay? Alrighty. And I'm quickly going to do, just ask air sign, any more cards for air sign during the Sagittarius full moon, please and thank you. Any more cards for... Okay. Alright. This actually came up during the pre-game? No. My initial reading, because I meditate and read the energies first and then read them again. It came up, and so the Six of Wands has to do with recognition for your work, your desires, recognition for just recognition, okay? And essentially you will be able to recognize a lot of solar plexus heat right now, and the Emperor kept wanting to come up. Anyway, it's that recognition that you are looking for. It's like you've been looking in the physical for the signs that what you've been working on is real, that what you've been working on is here, that what you've been working on is valuable to others, and I want to tell you that it is. You might not be able to see it right now. I get this, the King of Cups with this binocular, like kind of, or not binocular, telescope, sort of looking for the signs in the physical of this spiritual connection, this love connection, this emotional connection. It's there, and you will be recognizing it. But just because something isn't visible right now doesn't mean it's not coming. Doesn't mean it's not there. And I do get the impression that your giving and receiving, that giving, being open, that flow, you will be recognized for that in one way or another, okay? Especially if you tune into yourself and your emotions, okay? Especially if you can act from this place of emotion, act from this. So the King is all about acting from a place of understanding. So the Queen is understanding emotions. If the Queen of Cups is understanding emotions, and the King is acting from that understanding. Okay. So temper your physical life with a bit of spirituality, and temper your spirituality with some physical, as in bring it into the physical, as in practice. Yes, as in practice. All right, my dear ones, I'm sorry for all the ums and ahs there. It's a bit of a learning curve for me, but I hope you'll tune in for either the earth signs or the water signs energies during the Sagittarius full moon. And again, I'll be posting more hopefully for the summer equinox or solstice, which is not equinox. Pardon me. More solar plexus stuff here. Yeah, so please tune in again. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you all.